Hello friends, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Professor S.P. Singh from Faculty of Management Studies, Gurukul Kangdi University, Haridwar. Today we are going to study Module 1 on an introduction to business research. After studying this module, you shall be able to know the nature of business research, understand the types of research, comprehend the research process, understand the research applications in business decision making, become aware of the features of good research study. Scientific research is a systematic, controlled and critical examination of propositions about several phenomena. Business research is an unbiased, structured and sequential method of investigation aimed at a clear, implicit or explicit business objective. This inquiry might lead to validating existing postulates or arriving at new theories and modules. Based on the objectives of the research can be classified into exploratory research, goes beyond description and undertakes to explain the reasons for the phenomena that the descriptive study merely observed. In such a study, the researcher makes use of theories or hypotheses to determine the factors that made a certain phenomena to occur. The lack of structure and flexibility characterize the research design for exploratory research. This research design is diagnostic in nature and is generally used for the development of hypotheses concerning possible problems and opportunities. Exploratory research provides insight and understanding of the problems. It includes secondary data sources, opinion of experts, surveys, in-depth discussions, case studies, and observations. In most of the times, conclusive research follows exploratory research for conducting more accurate analysis and drawing conclusion. Conclusive research. Conclusive research is usually more formal and structured as compared to exploratory research. Conclusive research is used to supply information for the assessment of alternative courses of action. This type of research can be subcategorized into descriptive research and causal or experimental research. Conclusive research includes descriptive research with cross-sectional or time series or longitudinal or case studies methods, and a causal or experimental research with the designs of experiments. Descriptive research is a fact-finding investigation aimed at describing the characteristics of the state of affairs as it exists. It attempts to uncover answers to the questions who, what, when, where and how. A descriptive study may necessitate collection of data and the creation of research variables, or may involve the intersection of two or more variables, may or may not have the potential to draw inferences. Business organizations preserving databases of their employees, customers and suppliers keep significant data to collect descriptive studies. utilizing internal information. This sort of study is generally admired in business research because of its versatility across disciplines. Across organizations, descriptive studies create a vast appeal to the managers for planning, monitoring and evaluating. Causal research seeks to reveal cause and effect relations. A good causal research design seeks to minimize the interference of external variables that is an important part of marketing research activity of a firm. They are highly structured and need a rigorous sequential approach to sampling, data collection and data analysis. The design of the study takes on a critical significance here. To establish a reliable and testable relationship between two or more constructs or variables, the other influencing variables must be controlled so that their impact on the effect can be eliminated or minimized. This kind of research, like pure science research, needs experiment to establish causality. In most of the situations, it is quantitative, requiring statistical testing of the information collected. The research process. Identifying the research problem. The beginning of research is identifying and knowing the research problem, the sort of information required to solve the problem, the parts of the related information already existing, the literature available for an in-depth background study of the problem. The research problem for study must be selected with care. The task is a complex one, although it may not appear to be so. Developing research design. The research design is the plan of action for accomplishing objectives and answering the research question. A large number of methods, techniques, procedures, protocols, and sampling plans are available for the choice of a research design. Options are a secondary data study, case study, survey, experiment, or simulation. Sampling design. Sampling design consists of identifying the target population and select the sample if a census is not taken up for study. The research must decide how many people to contact, interview, and who the respondents will be, number of events to observe, or the number of records to inspect. A sample is a representative portion of the target population. When researchers undertake sampling studies, they usually estimate population values and test statistical hypotheses. The sampling process must ensure that every element of the target population get an equal chance of selection if probability sampling is used. If there is no alternative possible, a non-probability sampling may be used. The collection of data may take place from a simple observation at one location to an important survey of multinational corporations in different countries. The method selected will determine the method of data collection. Questionnaires, standard tests, observational forms, laboratory notes, and instrument calibration logs are among the devices applied to record raw data. A researcher has to plan for collection of secondary data, primary data, or both as may be required. Primary data provides the original information for purposes whereas secondary data consists of information that already collected. Primary data can be collected through experiment or survey method. If the researcher performs an experiment, he needs some quantitative measurements. The data with which he investigates the relationship contained in research hypothesis. But in the case of a survey, data can be collected by either one or more methods out of questionnaire, telephonic or personal interview, and observation methods. Analysis of data collected. Raw data are exceptionally useful for making management decisions. Scaled responses on questionnaires and experimental instruments often demand the analyst to obtain various functions and relationships among variables. The researchers need interpret these findings in the light of the research questions and check the consistency of the results with respect to hypotheses and theories. The data analysis involves different steps including coding, editing, tabulation, analysis, and interpretation. Preparation of research report. It is essential to prepare a report and convey the findings and recommendations to the manager for the purpose of decision making. The organization of the report and the style of writing differ according to the targeted audience, the juncture and purpose of the research. The design, sampling plan, and statistical techniques for analyzing the data assist to establish the researcher's credibility. Taking the objectives of the study into consideration, the researcher should make the study report. The findings should be written in a concise, simple, and objective-oriented manner. At a minimum, a research report should contain these sections: an executive summary of synopsis of the problem, findings and recommendations, an overview of the research, background of the problem, literature summary, methods, procedures, and conclusions. Must incorporate a section including implementation strategies in respect of the recommendations. A technical appendix with all the material necessary to replicate the project. Research applications in business decision making. Most of these decisions require additional information which can best be addressed by research. Marketing. There are various issues which require attention for research, including market potential analysis, market segmentation, demand estimation, market structure analysis, and business trend analysis. An organization also carries out researches related to product, pricing, promotion, and place. These days, with the increase in competition and the need to retain customers, customer relationship management, satisfaction, and loyalty have been added to the areas in which significant research is being carried out. Human resource management. In human resource management areas which invite research include performance management, organizational climate, talent and aptitude analysis, organizational change management, employee selection and staffing, organizational planning and development, job analysis, performance appraisal, recognition and reward studies, compensation analysis, training and development, employee relationship analysis, negotiation and wage settlement, turnover and attrition, and work-life balance studies. Financial and accounting research. The area of financial and accounting research is so vast that it is difficult to provide a framework of the research areas. However, there are some prevalent research issues including asset pricing, corporate finance, capital markets, takeovers and mergers, financial reporting, the impact of factors on returns, financial derivatives, credit risk modeling, corporate decision making analysis, investment risk potential, analysis of corporate financial reporting behavior, accounting based values, evaluation and usage of accounting information by investors, and evaluation of management compensation schemes. Analysis of audit regulations, analysis of audit methodologies, corporate governance, accountability of audit committees, risk estimation and analysis, business policy and merchant banking. Production and operation management. The production and operation management is the area of research which quantifies implementation of the research results on huge cost and process implications. Research in this area is highly focused and problem analysis specific. The decision areas in which research studies are carried out include product, service, design and development, resource allocation and capacity planning, demand forecasting and decision analysis, production scheduling and material requirement management, work design planning and monitoring, project management and maintenance management studies, logistics and supply chain and inventory management analysis, quality estimation and assurance studies including total quality management and quality certification analysis, just-in-time technology, economic order quantity are topics adapted by organizations for optimizing operations. Cross-functional research. These studies require an open orientation where experts from across the disciplines contribute to and gain from the study. For example, new product development, corporate governance and ethics, technical support systems, enterprise resource planning systems, knowledge management, data mining and warehousing are integrated areas requiring research on managing coordinated efforts across divisions. For a research to be of value and to authenticate or contribute to the body of knowledge, it must possess the following features. It must have clearly stated purpose. It must observe a system and follow a detailed plan for examining the research problem. The selection of techniques of collecting information, sampling plans and data analysis techniques must be supported by a logical justification. The results of the study must be presented in an unbiased, objective and natural manner. The significant findings can at best be supported by past research, research approach and limitation or by expert opinion. The research at every stage and at any cost must maintain the highest ethical standards. The reason for a structured, ethical, justifiable and objective approach is the fact that the research carried out must be replicable. Friends, in this module, you have studied the nature, the types, the process, applications and features of a good business research. Thanks for visiting EPG Pathshala.